So just how do we distinguish between truthful and deceptive subjects? Welcome to part 1 of a 5-part series, Context, Truthful versus Deceptive Statements. In taking statements, if we know what a truthful statement sounds like, then it's much easier to pick a deceptive one. Now, one of the 5 parameters that help us look at this is looking at context. Now, that's when your subject, and I'm using subject as victim, witness, suspect, whatever, right? Tell me what happened, and to give a little bit of context. Now, for a simple example, this would be context. It was a dark and stormy night. Okay, that sets the scene, right? So the subject may say, I just got back from my brother's birthday party. Or maybe the employee says, I was recounting the cigarettes and I was counting out my cash drawer. Or this happened this same week that I had sold my car and gotten a new one. So it's kind of like a time marker, if you will. And it sets the stage for the set of events. That's typical within a truthful statement. So if we know that's one of the parameters, we can listen for that and then listen for the 4 other elements that we're going to talk about on our next 4 series that combine together to make a really good analysis of truthful versus deceptive statements. Now, hang on for just a minute for a mind grabber. I got something I wanted to put in your brain that I want you to hang on to. But first of all, let's say that you know watches, okay? And you know what a Rolex, a genuine Rolex looks like. But you go to some flea market or something, once you've seen a genuine Rolex, you know what a fake Rolex looks like. So the same thing happens with statements. If you know what a genuine sounds like, it's easier to spot the fake. Okay, be sure to follow up next week for episode 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to have a whole part series here on just breaking down those truthful and deceptive statements, how to delineate the difference between them. And remember, what happens in the interview room echoes in the courtroom. Be sure to subscribe. See you next week.